Hi students, hope all are fine. Welcome to the world of computer. In this section, we are going to learn about processing device, output devices and motherboard. First is about processing device. Processing is done on the data that is entered into a computer in order to convert it into meaningful information through a processor with the help of a CPU. We can see what is a CPU. CPU stands for Central Processing Unit. It's a processor, sometimes called a microprocessor. It's the brain of the computer that does all the calculations and runs all the programs. It manages all the operations and carries out the basic instructions which operate a computer. It has three main components. First component is ALU, that is Arithmetic Logic Unit, which performs mathematical and logical operations. Second component is CU, that is the control unit. It directs all the operations of a processor. And the third component is the memory unit. It will store all the data and instructions. Next, we can see about output devices. The output devices are used to display the information and results of computation to the user. Some of the output devices are: first one, monitor. It is the most familiar output devices and is called the Visual Display Unit, that is VDU. The images seen on the monitor are made up of tiny dots called pixels. The clarity of the images depends on the number of dots per pixel on the screen per inch. The maximum number of dots per inch, that is DPI, will give you more clarity or better display. The monitors with LCD, that is liquid crystal display screens, have become very popular nowadays because of the clarity of the images and slim shape of the monitor. The second is printer. It's an output device to print the work done on the computer on a sheet of paper. Depending on their working, printers are divided into two types, that is impact printers and non-impact printer. In the case of impact printer, it will create an image on a paper by striking the paper with a metal. And in the case of non-impact printer, it will create an image on a paper by spraying ink on the paper. We can see some of the examples of common printers. First one is dot matrix printer. It is an impact printer which works like a typewriter. The printer head strikes the paper and ink ribbon to print a character. Second one is inkjet printer. It's a non-impact printer. Printing is done line by line by spraying ink on a sheet of paper. These are much faster, more expensive and consume more ink. Inkjet printers use ink cartridges. The third one is laser printer. It's a non-impact printer and uses a laser beam to print on the paper. These printers are much faster, than inkjet printers and the print quality is superior. These are expensive and are mainly used in places where fine quality printing is required. Next one is plotters. Plotters are used to print good quality drawings. They are mainly used in desktop publishing offices and by architects to print building construction plans. They are much bigger in size and also expensive than printers. The print quality of plotters is better than printers as they print in great details. There are mainly two types of plotters. First is drum plotter and second one is flatbed plotter. The third output device is speakers. It's an output device that produces music, speech or other sounds from the computer. These are also used for listening music and watching movies on a computer. Next is about motherboard. It is sometimes called the system board or main circuit board. Many electronic components are attached to the motherboard or are built into it. It contains the connectors or slots for attaching additional boards, CPU and memory. With this we have completed chapter 1, the computer and overview. And now I am going to give you some home assignments. First is short answer type questions. First question, what is a computer? Second question, what is a touch screen? Next is long answer type questions. First question, what are the basic functions of a computer? Second question, what are the limitations of a computer? See you through the next section. Take care all of you. Bye.